even if you can see, jump at how many points? Let us say n plus 1 points. So that is also greater than n by n. Am I correct? Because maximum value is n for the probability, maximum possible value can be n, na? Yes. So that jump is greater than n by n. Understood? Hello. So by set notation, it can be represented as, by set notation, so probability of omega such that x omega belongs to f of x minus f of x minus is greater than 1 by n. So this means this is what? So probability of all omega such that jump is greater than 1 by n. So all omega such that jump is greater than 1 by n. Are you getting this? So this is jump is greater than 1 by n. Yes. So probability of all omegas such that jump is greater than 1 is saying equivalent to probability of omega such that x omega belongs to this. Understood? Now understood? Hello everyone? Hello? No? Yes, no? Say something.
थोड़ा जंबल हो रहा है राज.
Okay. We have considered, hello, what we have considered, that jump at each discontinuity is how much? 1 by
1 by n.
Okay. Now we have considered, okay, so एक discontinuity पे jump कितना है? 1 by n है. तो 7 discontinuity पे कितना होगा jump?
7 by n.
7 by n.
और हमने कितनी discontinuities consider की है?
N.
Capital N. So there are how many discontinuities? Capital N. Okay, so these are discontinuities, and we are assuming that these capital N discontinuities are greater than n. Okay, so हमारे पास कितनी discontinuities है? So number of discontinuities are greater than n. Okay. Okay. So jump at one discontinuity, hello, is greater than 1 by n. Jump at two discontinuity is greater than 2 by n. So jump at n discontinuities
N
greater than n by n. Okay. And which is also great if you can see, so jump, so we have considered that n number of discontinuities are greater than n. So this probability is so this jump at n points. Okay. So probability of so jump at n by n discontinuities will be greater than n by n. Am I correct? Because this number of discontinuities are greater than n. Okay, एक n पे 1 by n से भी ज्यादा प्रोबेबल जंप है. दो पॉइंट्स पे जंप जो है वो 2 by n है, तो n पॉइंट्स पे कितनी होगी? n by n होगी जंप. ओके, बराबर. तो n plus 1 पॉइंट पे कितनी होगी? n plus 1 by n. ओके, सो विच इज अगेन ग्रेटर देन n by n. Am I correct? Yes. So again, if there are n plus 2 discontinuities, so n plus 2 by n, which is again greater than n by n. Yes. So अगर ये कंडीशन है कि नंबर ऑफ डिसकंटिन्यूटीज अगर ग्रेटर देन n है, तो टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी, जंप की टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी वो ग्रेटर देन 1 हो जाती है. अंडरस्टूड नाउ? हेलो
सुन मेवश,
हाँ
एक बात बोलू का? n-1 अपॉन n लिया समझ अपन ने, तो क्या होगा? n-1 अपॉन n विल बी लेस देन 1 एब्सोल्युटली. सो वो पॉइंट तो अपन नहीं ले सकते. फिर n+1/n लिया तो उसके बाद का मतलब n/n के आगे के सब वैल्यूज ग्रेटर देन n/n रहेंगे. तो वही क्राइटेरिया है सिर्फ. समझा? वैल्यूज डाल के देख.
हाँ, सी मेवश, सपोज लेट अस से आवर n डिफाइन करते, एक वैल्यू डिफाइन करते एक. ओके, सो लेट अस से 10. ओके, सो हमने क्या किया है? जंप एट 1 पॉइंट is how much greater than 1/n, that is 0.1. Okay, so now we have defined the number of points, number of discontinuities is greater than n. Okay, so greater than n means greater than 10 here in this example. Okay, so कोई भी नंबर ले लो. चलो, हेलो, कोई भी नंबर ले लो.
पहिले 9 घेऊ आणि मग 11 किंवा 12 घेऊ.
No. For this condition, take any point satisfying this condition.
20.
Yes, so let us say 20. Okay, so 20 तो satisfy कर ही जाएगा, मतलब 20. Okay, so 20 ले लिया. So jump at 1 point is greater than 0.1. Okay, so jump at 20 points would be greater than
2.
yes, it will be greater than 2. And what is jump? Sum of jump of all points. Is it not the probability? Yes, jumps are nothing but the probabilities. So jump at 20 points is again the probability of omega such that omega is discontinuous, point of discontinuity. Okay, and this probability is greater than 2. So can it be possible? Hello? No, so it is not going to be possible. So therefore our assumption is wrong. Okay, this is giving us a contradiction. So our assumption is wrong. Now if our assumption is wrong, then its converse will be whatever its opposite thing will be the true one. Okay, so therefore capital N will be less than equal to n. So therefore this number of discontinuities, this is what number of discontinuities, and they are less than n, so that means they are finite. Are you getting this now? Hello?
Yes.
क्या ये बात अब सबको समझी? हेलो बाकीच्यांनी पण उत्तर द्या.
हो.
Yes. So what we are considering, so if nn is greater than n, then probability of omega such that x omega belongs to what? F of x minus f of x minus greater than 1/n. Okay, so इसका मतलब एक ही होता है कि all omegas, probability of all omegas such that their probability at jump at that point, this is representing jump. So jump set of all points omega such that jump at that point omega is greater than 1/n. Okay, so probability of all such omega, so it will be what? So it will be greater than n/n, because we have assumed our n is greater than n. So which is going to be greater than 1? Which is a contradiction. Okay, so therefore it implies that the n capital N is less than small n. So what is capital N? So it is nothing but number of discontinuities. So number of discontinuities are less than equal to small n. So then number of if the number of discontinuities are less than small n, so what does that means? So that means number of discontinuities are finite. Are you getting this? Yes? Hello?
Yes.
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 Are finite. Now we have to prove the countable. Okay. So if D is a C, and remember, NN was what? The number of discontinuities. Okay. So let us see that Dn is a set of discontinuities. Set of discontinuities. Okay. So D, let us consider D as a countable union of Dn. Okay. Okay. Now if you can see, Dn is a set of discontinuities in which Nn was what? Number of discontinuities. Number of discontinuities in set Dn. Am I correct, Snehal?
Yes.
In Dn. So then, if you can see, D is what? So D is countable union of Dn. So Nn is, so if you can see, if I consider the cardinality of this, that means number of elements. Okay. So if I say the total number of discontinuities in what? In D. So that would be what? So that would be summation of Nn. Am I correct? Hello. Yes? Because
Yes.
see, Dn. So D is a union of Dn. Okay? Countable union of Dn. Okay? So the total number of discontinuities in set D would be what? So number of discontinuity in D1 plus number of discontinuity in D2 plus number of discontinuity in D3. ओके. म्हणजे मी तुम्हाला एकदम याच्यामध्ये एक्सप्लेन करतो. ओके. सो हा सेट आहे ना, हा सेट, सो ह्याच्यामध्ये लेटेस्ट से की हे डिस्कंटिन्युटी पॉइंट आहे. सो x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, x8, x9 आणि x10. These are what? These are discontinuities. Okay. Now let us say that this is my entire D. Okay. Now I have defined my D1 is from D1 is this. This is my D1. This is my D2. Okay. And this is my D3. Okay. So now if I take D1 union D2 union D3. So is it forming my D? Hello? Yes. So now if I can see, there are 10 discontinuities in the set D. Okay. And if I in D1 there are 3 discontinuities, in D2 there are 4, and in D3 there are 3. So if I add this, so this is equal to 10, which are nothing but number of discontinuities in the D. So therefore, on the similar ground, I can do the same thing. Okay. Understood, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
So total number of discontinuities in the D will be this. So these would be nothing but N1 plus N2 plus so on up to Nn plus and so on. See, असं मॅमच्या प्रूफ मध्ये दिलेलं नाहीये, but I am explaining you all these things. Okay. This. Okay. So now let us assume, okay, so let us assume की आपला जो एंटायर रेंज आहे, ओके, पॅरामीटरची, त्यामध्ये एक स्मॉल सेट अज्युम करूया, ए टू बी. ओके, फॉर दिस स्मॉल सेट, इफ आय से इन दिस सेट, let us assume this entire set. Okay, so ह्या सेट मध्ये let us say there are n discontinuities. ओके, सो ए टू बी मध्ये किती डिस्कंटिन्युटीचे पॉइंट आहेत? n डिस्कंटिन्युटीचे पॉइंट आहेत. सो लेट अस से x1, x2, x3 up to xn. These are what? These are points of discontinuity. ओके, सो डिस्कंटिन्युटी म्हणजे त्यांची लेफ्ट हँड लिमिट असेल ती इक्वल नसेल. येस, सो x2 minus will be less than x2 and so on up to xn minus is less than xn. Okay, understood, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
This is A to B. So now if you can see, hello, so if you can see, if I consider this set, two sets, x1 minus 2 xn, this is my one set, and my another set is from A to B. So which is the subset of which one? Yes, so this set is a subset of AB. Am I correct? Yes.
Yes.
From A to B. Okay, this is a smaller one. Okay, and this is a bigger one. So this set, entire set is between A to B. So therefore this is subset of this. Now consider the probability of this. So probability of this set x1 minus 2xn close, it is nothing but probability of x1 minus 2x1.
A to B square bracket है या close?
सी यहाँ पे ओपन है, यहाँ पे क्लोज. ओके, ये स्क्वायर है और ये सर्कल है. यस, दिस इज ओपन इंटरवल, दिस इज क्लोज. ओके, सो नाउ इफ यू कैन सी x1 माइनस से xn तक, सो इज इट नॉट फ्रॉम x1 माइनस टू x1 यूनियन x2 माइनस टू x2 minus 2x2 union so on up to xn minus 2xn close. So which is nothing but union of probability of union of I goes from 1 to up to n xi minus 2xi close, and all these sets are disjoints. So summation of probability of xi minus to xi close, I goes from 1 to up to n. Okay, hello? Yes, understood, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Now Snehal, consider that probability. So let us consider that probability. So what is this, Snehal? Hello? Probability from xi minus to xi, is it not I goes from 1 to up to n f of xi minus f of xi minus 1? So, sorry, xi minus,
Yes.
and which is nothing but jump x is equal to xi. Okay, so now let us consider, Snehal, की ही जी प्रोबॅबिलिटी आहे, प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ x is equal to xi, हिला आपण कन्सिडर करूया एप्सायलन. ही कॉन्स्टंट आहे, बरोबर ना? प्रोबॅबिलिटी कॉन्स्टंटच असणार आहे ऍट पॉइंट. ओके, सो ही कॉन्स्टंट आहे आणि ती कॉन्स्टंट आहे म्हणजे त्याला आपण एप्सायलन कन्सिडर करूया. सो मग सिन्स इट इज अ एप्सायलन इज अ प्रोबॅबिलिटी पॉइंट, सो इट विल बी लेस दॅन 1 अँड ग्रेटर दॅन 0. एम आय करेक्ट, स्नेहल?
Yes.
Yes. So this would be I goes from 1 to up to n epsilon. So which is nothing but n epsilon. Okay. So finally what we got? So probability of x1 minus 2xn, this is open and this is closed, is n epsilon, and we have that x1 minus 2xn is a subset of a to b. So then probability of x1 minus 2xn is less than equal to probability of a to b. Okay, so this is n epsilon is less than equal to f of b minus f of a. Yes, so then n is less than f of b minus f of a upon epsilon. Am I correct, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Now, Snehal, if you can observe, this f is a distribution function. So f of b will be between 0 to 1. Am I correct? And f of a will also be between 0 to 1. And since a is less than b, so f of b minus f of a, this point will also be less than between 0 to 1. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. So this is between 0 to 1 and this is also between 0 to 1. So whatever this ratio is, it is going to be less than infinity. Am I correct? It is going to be finite. Are you understanding why it is not infinite? Hello? Hello, Sneha?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, whatever this is very small number and epsilon is also a small number. Okay, so how much it can be, whether it can be any small, very small, then also whatever this ratio, this is going to be finite. So in general, so in short, what n is less than epsilon. So what we got? Hello. So we got n is finite. Okay. So therefore D is what? D is a set of discontinuities, na? D is set of all discontinuities. Is either finite or countable. Finite or countable. Okay, Snehal, here it is given that n is less than infinity. Okay, but does that does they have told that n has certain value? Okay, n can be less than infinity. Here we have proved that n is less than infinity. But have we proved that n has certain value? Hello?
No.
No. So therefore, we came to the conclusion that it is countable. Are you getting this? Yes, we can count it because n corresponds to natural number. So we can count it. But what? But it is not finite. Okay. So for some time it is finite and for some time it is countable. Okay, so D is either finite or countable. So if it is either finite or countable, so D is what? At most countable. म्हणजे D हा जास्तीत जास्त काउंटेबल असला पाहिजे, अनकाउंटेबल चालणार नाही. अंडरस्टूड? So therefore, number of discontinuities are at most countable. अब समझा मेवश? Hello? Yes. So what we will do is, अभी अगर जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन करने को लिया ना, तो फिर अपनी तो पूरी लग जाएगी वाट. ओके, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट टॉपिक तो वही है, जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन थ्योरम. वो भी इसी इन्हीं कंसेप्ट से बना हुआ है, बराबर. तो फिर वो समझाने में और एक 1 घंटा तो मिनिमम जाएगा और 12 बजे तक तुम में से बहुत सारे जन लेफ्ट हो जाएंगे, बराबर। और मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग कि तुम लोगों का जो है वो जो रुकेंगे उनका भी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लो हो जाएगा। तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन पे 2 प्रॉब्लम्स डिस्कस करते, 1-2 प्रॉब्लम्स लेते, ओके, जो कि मैम कल कराने वाली है बट हम आज सॉल्व करते, ओके। तो मैं बस जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन का कंसेप्ट बताता हूं, फिर उसके बाद मैं क्या बताऊंगा, हेलो, सो और उस पे प्रॉब्लम्स कराऊंगा, ओके। और जो थ्योरम है वो हम कल के लेक्चर में करेंगे। आर यू ओके विद दैट?
Yes.
स्मितल, यस, योगिता, हाँ योगिता तुला थेरम समजलाय ना? अपर्णा, क्षमा,
Yes.
यस, ओके। निनाद, एनी प्रॉब्लम? ओम प्रकाश,
It's okay, no problem.
okay. So let us discuss the problems, okay. So let us consider the CDF, okay. So before that, let me tell you the Jordan decomposition, okay. स्नेहल, मला एक सांग, ओके, स्नेहल, अरे ओम प्रकाश, पॉइजन प्रोसेस जो है, हेलो,
हाँ हेलो।
और अपना स्टोकेस्टिक प्रोसेस से जो हमने किया था, ओके, तो उसमें 2 वेरिएबल्स रहते हैं ना, एक टाइम वेरिएबल और एक डिस्क्रीट वेरिएबल भी रहता है, बराबर ना? हेलो,
हाँ
yes. So up till now what happened, Snehal, up till now we have came across the distribution functions or a distribution which are purely finite or some are purely continuous, sorry, which are some are purely discrete and some are purely continuous. आर यू गेटिंग दिस? की आतापर्यंत आपल्याला असेच डिस्ट्रीब्युशन मिळाले की जे प्युअरली आयदर डिस्क्रीट असतील किंवा कंटिन्युअस असतील. But now in MSc we are going to deal with some distribution functions or some distributions which are neither finite completely nor continuous, sorry, neither discrete nor continuous. So such kind of distributions are called as mixed distributions. Okay, and the Jordan decomposition is all about the mixed distributions. Understood? Hello? So now
Yes.
what is so what is mixed distribution? So mixed distribution is the distribution which is partly continuous and partly discrete. Okay, so then this mixed distribution can be divided into 2 components, and those 2 components are also a distribution functions. Those 2 components are also distribution functions. Okay, and so the those 2 components are also distribution function. So therefore we will call so one of the component is discrete component and the another component is continuous component. Okay, so then what is Jordan decomposition? So if we have the CDF f of x, so which is a distribution function of neither mixed distribution. Okay, it is a distribution function of mixed distribution, mixed random variable. Okay, so then it will be alpha into f dx. It can be decomposed as alpha into f dx and 1 minus alpha into fcx. Okay, so here fdx is a discrete part of CDF. Discrete part, and fcx is a continuous part of CDF. Okay, so fcx can also be written as 1 upon 1 minus alpha f of x minus alpha fd x. Getting it? मी हे इकडे ट्रान्सफर केलं आणि हे डिवाइड केलं. That's it. Okay. So then let us solve some problems based on this Jordan decomposition. So question number 1. So let us consider f of x. Hello. Yes, f of x. Okay. 0 to 1 by 4 to x by 4. Okay. 0 for x less than 0, for x between 0 to 3, okay, and 1 for x greater than equal to 3. Understood? Okay. Hello, everyone got this problem? Okay.
मैम को होमवर्क है क्या ये?
नहीं, मैम का होमवर्क तो नहीं है.
अच्छा.
जस्ट मैंने बना लिया ऐसे ही. ओके ओके, सो नाउ लेट अस चेक. ओके, यहाँ पे कॉर्नर स्नेहल सर्वात पहले कि जो बीच के पॉइंट से अभी 0 to 3, ओके, सो यहाँ पे तो फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस होने वाला है. ओके, सो हम डिसकंटिन्यूटी, हम कंटिन्यूटी कहाँ पे चेक करेंगे? जो जहाँ पे हमारा
एंड पॉइंट बोलू शकतो का
डिवाइड
आपण?
हुआ है. End points. Yes, we will check the continuity at end point. Okay, so how many end points are there? End points
0 and 3, 2.
0 and 3. Okay, so 0 and 3 are the end points. Now at x is equal to 0. Okay, so what is my f of x? Sorry, 0 minus. What is f of 0 minus? How much it is? Hello?
0.
Yes, if you can see, for x less than 0, it is 0. So f of 0 minus means, see, here it is 0. So 0 minus comes over here. So then we will check for x less than 0. Okay, so which is nothing but 0. Now if you can see f of 0. So how much f of 0? How much is
1
f
by
of 0?
4.
So
1
f
by
of 0, for calculating f of 0, we will check the equality sign. Okay, so yeah, so see, 0 कुठे कुठे आहे? इथे आणि इथे. पण equality sign कुठे आहे? ह्या पॉइंटला. Okay, so therefore f of 0 we will calculate from here. Okay, so we will put 0 instead of x. Okay, because we are calculating f at x is equal to 0. So at x is equal to 0, this will become 0 by 4. So it is 1 by 4. So then f of 0 minus, which is not equal to f of 0. So x is equal to 0 is discontinuity. Everyone got this? Hello? Yes. Now, hello. So now next is at x is equal to 3. So what is f of 0 minus? Now someone else tell me, okay? Sorry,
3
f
minus.
of 3 minus. 3 minus. Yes. So let us say Nikhil, tell me what is f of 3 minus? Okay, Yogita, you tell me.
Hello.
1.
Yes, exactly. So for f of 3 minus, we will consider this function because we have to check for, see, here it is 3. So 3 minus means x less than 3. So x less than 3 means we will consider this function. So we will say limit x tends to 3, okay, 1 by 4 to x by 4. So which is nothing but 1 by 4 at x is equal to 3, 3 by 4. So which is nothing but 4 by 4, which is 1. Now what is f of 3? So f of 3
1.
is 1. And what is f of 3 plus?
1.
1.
Yes, for 3 plus is x is here. So we will consider the function which is where x is greater than 3. So x is greater than 3 is here and it has value 1. So f of 3 minus is equal to f of 3 is equal to f of 3 plus. So 3 is a continuity point, not discontinuity. Okay. So now what was D? मागच्या थेरम मध्ये आपण D काय डिफाइन केला होता? हॅलो.
Number of discontinuity
No, number of नाही रे.
discontinue
D,
point. Set of
yes,
discontinue point.
set of discontinuities. Okay. So now, how many set of discontinuities are there? Sorry, how many discontinuities are there? Only one. So that means in this set, how many points would be there? Only 1 point. Okay. Yes, understood everyone? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So now see, in this Snehal, in this Jordan decomposition, this alpha is considered as probability of D. Okay. Theorem proof मध्ये consider केलेलं आहे हे. Okay. So therefore I am telling you. So proof मधल्या गोष्टी प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करताना लागतात. सो अल्फा काय असतो आपला? तर probability of all discontinuity point. Okay, understood, Snehal? Hello.
Yes.
So now here also our alpha will be what? So alpha will be probability of 0. Yes, because there is only one discontinuity point. So that means probability of x is equal to 0. So that means jump at 0. So how much is the jump at 0? So it is nothing but f of 0 minus, sorry, f of 0 minus f of 0 minus. Am I correct, Snehal?
Yes.
So how much it is? Alpha is, f of 0 is how much? 1 by
0.
4
Sorry, 1 by 4.
minus 0. So which is 1 by 4. So my alpha is 1 by 4. So I got it. Now Snehal, what we have to find? So we have to find the fdx, okay, and fcx, because we have to what? We have to find the decomposition. Okay, Snehal, we have to find the decomposition. Yes. So decomposition फाइंड करायचंय म्हणजे ह्या एफ ऑफ एक्स ला रिप्रेझेंट करायचंय कसं? अल्फा इंटू एफ डी एक्स प्लस 1 मायनस अल्फा इंटू एफ सी एक्स. मग आपल्याला एफ सी एक्स आणि एफ डी एक्स काढावे लागतील ना. आर यू गेटिंग दिस?
Yes, yes.
ओके. सो मग आता थेरम मधले काही युजफुल रिझल्ट मी तुम्हाला सांगतो. ओके. थेरम मधले काही युजफुल रिझल्ट मी तुम्हाला सांगतो, त्याच्यावरून आपल्याला हेल्प होईल हे सगळं कॅल्क्युलेट करायला. सो थेरम मधला पहिला युजफुल रिझल्ट.
Screen गेली.
स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रहा है.
ओके, वेट फॉर अ सेकंड. Is the screen now visible?
Yes.
Yes.
ओके ओके, यहां तक सबको प्रॉब्लम समझा है? हमने क्या किया, सबसे पहले डिसकंटिन्यूटीज फाइंड की एंड उसके बाद अल्फा फाइंड किया, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं किया है हमने. हमारा नेक्स्ट एम क्या है, एफ डी एक्स एंड एफ सी एक्स फाइंड करना है. ओके, नाउ लेट मी टेल यू सम रिजल्ट्स विच विल बी यूजफुल फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग एफ डी एक्स. सो अल्फा इंटू एफ डी एक्स होता है what, x less than x. okay, probability of x less than x, sorry, xn less than xn, summation of probability xn less than x. Understood? Hello? So this is my alpha fdx. ये रिजल्ट है मेरा. ओके, ये समेशन क्या होता है वो मैं बताता हूं आगे. ओके, यस. सो ये एक रिजल्ट है यूजफुल. और दूसरा रिजल्ट क्या होगा? ओके, सो मेरा एफ ऑफ एक्स क्या था? सो दैट वाज नथिंग बट अल्फा इंटू एफ डी एक्स एंड 1 माइनस अल्फा इंटू एफ सी एक्स. सो देन 1 माइनस अल्फा इंटू एफ सी एक्स would be equal to what? Hello, Snehal? So it would be f of x minus alpha dx, f dx. ओके, सो ये दो रिजल्ट बहुत यूजफुल है, तो इनको हाईलाइट करके रखते हैं. यस, सो सबसे पहले कैलकुलेट करते हैं एफ डी एक्स. सो फॉर दैट वी विल यूज दिस रिजल्ट. सो वी विल यूज व्हाट? सो लेट अस से अल्फा एफ डी एक्स is what, Snehal? So it is nothing but probability of xn where xn is less than x. So which is nothing but probability of xn less than x. Okay, which is nothing but, Snehal, see, you have to check for only points of discontinuities. Okay, so then for that what we will do? Yes, so if x is less than 0, okay, then how much is the probability, Snehal? See, Snehal,
0.
what is our PMF before calculating this probability? This is what distribution function, na? But before that, what was our probabilities? So see, probability at x is equal to 0 is 1 by 4. That's it. एवढंच आहे आपल्याकडे. बरोबर स्नेहल? That much information we have. Okay, so if x is if x is, screen दिसते?
Oh,
okay, so if x is less than 0, okay, if x is less than 0, so how much is the probability? 0. okay, yes. okay, now for x greater than equal to 0, how much is the probability? See, so which probability we are considering, Snehal? Please pay attention. Okay, everyone, please pay attention. Which probability we are considering? We are considering the probability of xn less than 0, xn less than x. So if x is greater than equal to 0, so Snehal, consider any point lying in this range. Hello?
1.
1. So let us consider probability of xn less than 1. So probability of xn less than 1. Okay. So then how much it would be? So only one point we have. Am I correct, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
Only one point we have. That probability of x is equal to 0. Yes. Other points, there are not any other points. So instead of 1, if I consider 5, okay, So then also I have only single point with some probability. Okay, with some probability. Because see, why I am considering this only this point, why I am not considering other points, because here we are talking about only discrete points. Okay, only this. Understood, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So therefore, whether it is 5, 6, 7, any point, okay, I will only have xn is equal to 0. Yeah. And how much is that? So it is nothing but 1 by 4. Am I correct? Hello? So what is this? So this is f of alpha f dx is how much? So it is 0 for x less than 0 and it is 1 by 4 for x greater than equal to 0. Am I correct, Snell? Okay. Snell now, hello? Snell now we have to calculate f dx. Yes? We don't need alpha f dx. We need f dx. So then what would be f dx? So f dx would be 1 by alpha into 0 and 1 by alpha into 1 by 4, which is nothing but 1 by alpha into 0 is 0 and 1 by alpha into 1 by 4 is how much?
1 by 4 alpha.
Is it 1?
1.
1, because alpha is how much? Alpha is 1 by 4, na? So 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4, it is 1. So for x less than 0, it is 0 for x less than 0 and for x greater than 0. So is it the distribution function?
Yes.
Yes. And what?
Degenerate at 0.
No, not degenerate at 0, huh, Snell? Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
the PMF
Sorry,
असेल
sir.
तर.
Yes, it is degenerated. Yes, it is degenerate at 0. Okay, f dx. So this is the actually we cannot say this random variable as degenerate at 0. Okay, this distribution function is of degenerate random variable. So our original random variable is x, okay, and its distribution has two parts. One is a discrete part, another is a continuous part, and it is the combination, linear combination of these two distribution functions. Okay, so this is the discrete part. So now we have to calculate, Snell, which part? Continuous one.
Continuous, yes.
So for that, what we will consider 1 minus alpha fcx is equal to what? F of x.
F of x.
minus alpha f of d alpha.
F dx. Okay. So then we will consider these values for all possible points. Okay. Now Snehal. So f of x. So f of x ची ranges काय x less than 0. Then so we will consider all those ranges over here. So x less than 0, then from 0 to 3, and for x greater than 3. Okay. So Snehal, for x less than 0, what is f of x? Hello?
0.
0. Okay. F of x is 0. Minus alpha into what is f dx for x less than 0?
0.
Yes. So then our fc alpha 1 minus alpha into fcx will also be 0. Then for x between 0 to 3, what is f of x? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 to 1 by 4 plus x by 2. Sorry, x by 4. Am I correct, Snell?
हाँ.
This is my f dx for x between 0 to 3 minus alpha into what is f, sorry, this is my f of x, minus alpha into what is f dx for x greater x between 0 to 3. So f dx is 1 for all x greater than 0. So 0 to 3 मध्ये पण f dx 1 असेल. Am I correct, Rushali? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Yes. What we are calculating, so we are calculating 1 minus alpha into fcx, which is nothing but f of x minus alpha into f dx. Okay, and this function has different values for different ranges. Okay, so then for x less than 0, f of x is how much? 0 minus alpha into f dx is again 0. So therefore this 1 minus alpha into fcx, this entire expression will become 0. Now for this range, okay, for this range also we have to consider the values of this. So values of f of x for this range is how much? 1 by 4 plus x by 4. Yogita, getting it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, minus alpha into f dx is how much for this range? अरे इथे डिफाइनच नाही केला या रेंज साठी. Yes, but can you see for all x greater than 0 it is 1. Okay, so whether x is between 0 to 3 or 0 to 4 or 0 to 5, anything that will always 1. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So therefore it is alpha into 1. Okay. Now how much it is? So 1 by 4 plus x by 4 plus alpha. So alpha is how much? 1 by 4. Am I correct? So this is nothing but x by 4. Yes. Now for x greater than 3. So for x greater than 3, how much is the f of x? Hello? How much is f of x? 1. Minus alpha into how much is f dx?
It is also 1.
1. Okay, so which is nothing but 1 minus alpha, which is 1 by 4. So this is 3 by 4. So what I got? So I got 1 minus alpha fcx is how much? So it is 0 for x less than 0. Okay, it is x by 4. Yes, for x between 0 to 3. And it is how much? 3 by 4 for x greater than equal to 3. पण स्नेहल आपल्याला 1 minus alpha fcx हवा आहे का?
नाही.
We need fcx. So for that we have to divide this 1 minus alpha over here. And how much is 1 minus alpha? Is it not 3 by 4?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So 0 upon 3 by 4. So which is nothing but 0. Then x by 4 upon 3 by 4. So which is nothing but x by 3. And here 3 by 4 upon 3 by 4. So which is nothing but 1. So for x less than 0, fcx is 0. For x between 0 to 3, fcx is x by 3. Okay. Yes. Understood? Hello, Snehal?
Yes.
Now Snehal, if you can check this function. Now this function is continuous. Okay. Left continuity, you can also check for left continuity. Okay, for left continuity, let us say f of 0 minus, how much it is? 0.
0.
f of 0 plus, how much it is?
0.
For yes, 0. So it is continuous at 0 also. Now if you can see f of 3 minus, how much it is? 3 by 3, 1.
1.
1.
And f of 3 plus, sorry, here
1.
it should be 3. Huh? I made a mistake. Here it should be 3. Understood? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So here it should be 3. So f of 3 minus is 1. F of 3 plus is also 1. So now this is a continuous one. Understood Jordan decomposition, how to solve the problem based on this? Okay. सो आता जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन वर कोणताही प्रॉब्लेम आला तरी आपण सॉल्व्ह करू शकतो. येस. हा बघा, हा सिमिलर प्रॉब्लेम होता. त्याच्या फक्त इन्स्टेड ऑफ 1/4 इट वॉज 1/2 ओव्हर देअर. ओके. ओके, हा प्रॉब्लेम कन्सिडर करायचा का? इथे 2 डिस्कंटिन्युटीज आहेत, म्हणजे हा समजायला जरा सोपा जाईल. येस. करायचा सॉल्व. आता सॉल्व, मगाशी मी एक्सप्लेन करत होतो सो आपल्याला थोडा वेळ लागला. आता 10 मिनिटात हा प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह होईल. येस. सो शॅल वी डू वन एक्झाम्पल अँड वी विल स्टॉप. ओके.
Yes.
येस. फॉर 0 to 2 रेंजेस लक्षात ठेवा. ही लेस दॅन असायला हवं इथे. येस. ओके, फाईन. लक्षात राहिलंय सीडीएफ?
लिहून घेतो थांब, मग सांगतो तुला.
So f of x has values 0, x by 4, then 3 by 4 and 1. It is for x less than 0, I guess. 0 to 2, then for 2 to 3. Yes. 2 to 3 and greater than 3. Yes, this was my CDF. Okay, understood? Hello?
Yes.
Now let us check for the first step is what, Snehal? So let us check for the
2 is less than equal to x.
sorry, here it is less than 3 equal to. Yes. Now it is okay?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So let us check for
Greater than equal to.
So let us check for the discontinuities. Okay, कौन से पॉइंट पे चेक करेंगे? 0 to 3. Okay, so at x is equal to 0, f of 0 plus is 0 and f of 0 minus is also 0. So not discontinuity. Shortcut मध्ये करते आम्ही. At x is equal to 2, f of पटापट सांगा मला. f of 2 minus is how much?
हाफ.
1/2.
1/2. Okay, so f of 2 minus is 1/2 and f of 2 plus is how much?
3/4.
3/4. So discontinuity. Am I correct? Now at x is equal to 3, Darshan, come on. F of 3 minus is how much?
3/4 and
3/4. 3 plus 1. So again discontinuity. So D ह्या सेट मध्ये किती पॉइंट्स येतील?
2.
2 and 3. Okay. Now what will be the alpha? So alpha will be probability at x is equal to 2 plus probability at x is equal to 3. So how much is that? So at x is equal to 2, how much is the probability? 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2, so which is 1 by 4. Am I correct? Yes. And again here it is 1 by 4. So that is nothing but 1 by 2. So my alpha I have got is 1 by 4. Any problem with this? हेलो, यहां तक के स्टेप क्लियर है सबको? स्टेप 1 हो गया.
जरा सांग महाराज,
काय?
ही प्रोबॅबिलिटी जरा सांग ना. प्रोबॅबिलिटी ऑफ x इज इक्वल टू 2.
हाँ. So alpha is what? So alpha is probability of D. Okay. So probability of D means probability of set D. So set D contains 2 points. So probability of set means probability of each point, na? So P2 plus P3. Got it? Now P2 is how much? So, okay, if you can see P2 is how much? So for P2, probability at 2. So we have to consider f of 2 minus f of 2 minus. So f of 2 is how much? So it is 3 by 4. And f of 2 minus is how much? 1 by 2. So which is 1 by 4. Understood? And P3 is what? F of 3, which is 1. And f of 3 minus is 3 by 4. So which is 1 by 4 again. Understood, Darshan?
Yes.
Therefore it is 1 by 2. Sorry. And here it is also 1 by 2. Alpha. I made mistake. Yes. So step 2 सबको clear है? रुशाली, योगिता, ये शमा,
Yes.
ओम प्रकाश, निखिल, स्मितल. Yes, Yogesh. Okay. Now
Yes.
step 3. Step 3 काय होती योगेश? Alpha FDX. So alpha FDX was what? So which it is nothing but probability of xn less than x. Okay. And x च्या व्हॅल्यूज काय काय आहेत? So C. आपण त्याच ओके. ओके. सो आपण विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू डिस्कंटिन्युटीजच डिफाईन करणार हा या व्हॅल्यूज. सो फॉर एक्स लेस दॅन 2. ओके. सो ह्या रेंज मध्ये हा एंटायर थिंग येईल. ओके. सो डिस्कंटिन्युटीज कोणत्या आहेत? 2 आणि 3. सो फॉर एक्स लेस दॅन 2 one region is there. Then for x between 2 to 3 one point is there. And for x greater than equal to 3. Yes, these 3 points we will define. Understood, Snehal? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Now we have only 2 points. At x is equal to 2, it is 1 by 4. And probability at x is equal to 3, it is 1 by 4 again. Understood? सो मग जेव्हा ही FDX कॅल्क्युलेट करत असू तेव्हा ह्याच प्रोबॅबिलिटीचा विचार करायचा, दुसऱ्या कशाचाही नाही. अंडरस्टूड स्नेहल?
Yes.
Because we are considering the discrete points only. Yes. So for x less than 2, okay, so if x is less than 2, so that means we will consider, we will consider for this probability, so let us consider a point. Okay. So probability, so असा कोणता तरी x घे ना less than 2. 1.9. Okay, 1.9. xn less than 1.9. सो आपल्याकडे डिस्कंटिन्युटी मध्ये किती डी ह्या सेट मध्ये किती पॉइंट्स आहेत? 2च, 2 आणि 3. सो मग आहे का कोणता एक्सएन ह्या डी या सेट मध्ये जो 1.9 पेक्षा लेस दॅन असेल? हॅलो, कळतंय का तुला स्नेहल? येस. सो इज देअर एनी पॉइंट इन द सेट डी विच इज लेस दॅन 1.9? No. So then this would be probability of null set, which is 0. Okay. Now consider for this range. Take any point. 2.5.
Yes.
Let us take 2.5. So for x less than 2.5. So now check with this set. So is there any point in this set which is less than 2.5? Yes? Hello? Hello?
2. Probability of x equals to 2.
Yes, probability of x is equal to 2. So how much it is?
1 by 4.
Okay. Now consider x greater than 3. Okay. So let us say probability of x less than, consider any point greater than 3. So let us say 3.1. Okay. So is there any point in this set D which is less than 3.1? So yes. Is
2 and
there any
3.
2 and 3? So which is nothing but 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So which is 1 by 2. Understood now? Hello?
Yes.
So alpha dx कसा काढायचा कळला? So now we will write down simply alpha dx is
राज
हाँ
x is greater than equal to 3 के लिए 2,3 कैसे आया?
कैसे आया? अभी देखो ये क्या है? ये है प्रोबेबिलिटी. ये एक्सप्रेशन किसका निकाल रहे हैं हम? अल्फा एफ डी एक्स, दैट मीन्स प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एक्स एन लेस देन एक्स. ओके ओके. सो एक्स ग्रेटर देन 3 वाला कोई भी पॉइंट ले लो. हेलो,
हाँ
कोई भी पॉइंट ले लो ना. एग्जांपल लेट्स 3.5. तो हमें क्या निकालना है? हमें प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ग्रेटर देन 3 वाले पॉइंट्स की नहीं लेनी है. समझे? हमें प्रोबेबिलिटी लेनी है x लेस देन x.
हाँ 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 समझा समझा.
x लेस देन x. और x कितना है अपना? 3.5. तो x लेस देन 3.5 कितने पॉइंट्स आते? 2 and 3. अंडरस्टूड?
हाँ
सो हम पूरे पॉइंट्स लेंगे माइनस इंफिनिटी से लेकर, जैसे हम बोरल सेट के लिए करते थे, सेम थिंग. ओके. सो नाउ सी, दिस इज अल्फा एफ डी एक्स which is nothing but 0, 1 by 4, 1 by 2 for x less than 2, for x between 2 to 3, and for x greater than equal to 3. So now we need alpha f dx, so which is nothing but 0 by alpha is 0, then 1 by 4 by alpha. So alpha is how much? 1 by 2.
1
So
by
1
2.
by 4. So 1 by 4 by 1 by 4, it is nothing but 1 by 2. Yes, and 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 is 1. So is it my CDF? Yes. क्या ये बात सबको समझी? हेलो? यस.
Yes.
सो अभी सिंपली हमें निकालना है 1 माइनस अल्फा इंटू एफ सी एक्स. चलो जल्दी से करो. सो विच इज व्हाट? विच इज इक्वल टू f of x minus alpha into f dx. ओके. सो इसके लिए हम पूरा रेंज कंसिडर करेंगे, बिकॉज यहाँ पे डिसकंटिन्यूटी इसका ही मैटर नहीं है. समझते हैं स्नेहल? कंटिन्यूटी
Yes,
इसका
it is
पण मैटर है.
continuous. हाँ.
Yes. So x less than 0, then 0 to 2. आज हेच होते का? काय पॉइंट्स होते हैं?
Yes.
Yes. 0 to 2, 2 to 3, and greater than equal to 3. Okay. So for x less than 0, f of x was 0 minus alpha into f dx is also 0. If you can see, for x less than 2 it is 0. So for x less than
0.
0 is also 0. So this will be 0. Understood? Now next, for x is between 0 to 2, what is my f of x?
X by 4.
X by 4. So my f of x is x by 4. Now minus alpha into, what is f dx for x less than 2?
0.
Yes, if you can see, for x less than 2, f dx is 0. So then my fcx, 1 minus alpha into fcx becomes How much? How much it is? So it is x by 4. Now for 2 to 3, how much is my f dx? Sorry, f of
X by
x?
4.
3 by 4. For 2 to 3, it is 3 by 4. Am I correct? For between point 2 to 3. So it is 3 by 4. Okay. Minus alpha into f dx is how much? Hello? 1 by 2?
1 minus.
See, 1 by 2 na? f dx.
Yes.
3 by 4 minus alpha into 1 by 2. Okay. So that is nothing but 3 by 4 minus alpha is how much? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4. So this is nothing but 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2. Yes? Getting it? Now next is f of x, okay, for x greater than equal to 3. So here it is f of x is 1 minus again alpha into f dx is 1. So which is 1 minus alpha, which is 1 by 2. Okay. So now 1 minus alpha f cx takes how many values? 4 values. 0, x by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Okay. Now, so this is for what? Sorry, x less than 0. This is for, sorry, x less than 0 है ना? X between 0
0
to,
to 2.
this is for
2 to 3.
2 to 3, and this is for greater than 3. So if you can see Snehal, 1 minus alpha ला मी इकडे, so fcx काढायचा आहे मला. Okay. So fcx. So 1 minus alpha is 1 by 2. So 1 minus alpha is also 1 by 2. So for that I will divide that over here. So this will become 0 by 1 by alpha. So it is 0 itself. Then x by 4 upon 1 by 2. 1 minus alpha 1 by 2. So it is nothing but x by
X by 2.
sorry, x by 2. Yes, 2 वरती जाईल ना, so divide होईल. So it is x by 2. This is 1, x by 2. Then this will become 1, this will become 1. So for x less than 0, for 0 to 2, for 2 to 3, and for, sorry, x greater than equal to 3. So these two I can combine together. Okay. X by 2 is there. I will see, instead of saying fcx is 1 for 2 to 3 and then again for greater than 3. So I will can I simply say x is 1 for x greater than equal to 2?
Yes.
Yes. Understood everyone? Hello? So this
Yes.
is how we can solve the problems based on Jordan decomposition. Now याचा ग्राफ प्लॉट करता येईल ना तुम्हाला? I assume that तुम्हाला हा ग्राफ प्लॉट करता येईल.
Yes, we will try.
हा, yes. So ट्राय करा आणि यातला आणखी एक प्रॉब्लेम होमवर्क साठी घ्या. ओके, मीच देतो तुम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम होम. सो 1/3 प्लस 1/6 किती होतील का स्नेहल?
1/2.
नक्की का? 2/3
Yes.
सॉरी 2/6 प्लस 1/6 सो 1/2 होती ना. ओके मग हा रीच करेल.
दर्शन माइक ऑन है.
So 3 it cannot take 2/3 plus 1/6 किती होतील? So 6 2 जा 12 plus 3 1 जा 3 upon 6 3 जा 18. So how much it is? 15/18. Okay. So 2. Okay. Take this point. Take this problem for homework. याचं जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन करा. Yes, you can do it.
Yes.
ओके समझा आज का लेक्चर सबको. हम जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन वाला थ्योरम है ना वो कल करेंगे. ओके
Yes.
बस. और वो अगर किसी को समझना है, किसी के पास है अगर उसका, तो अगर तुम लोग पढ़ के आओगे ना, मैं पीडीएफ भेज देता हूँ. हाँ वो ग्रुप पे उसमें है जॉर्डन डिकम्पोजिशन अच्छे से लिखा हुआ है. अगर किसी को समझना है तो सिर्फ इतना समझो कि हम वो थ्योरम में क्या करने वाले. तो हमारा क्या है कि एफ ऑफ एक्स हमारा सीडीएफ होता है ऑलरेडी, और उसको हम डिकम्पोज करते हैं डिस्क्रीट पार्ट में और कंटिन्यूअस पार्ट में. ओके तो फिर उस थ्योरम में गिवन में क्या रहेगा? तो गिवन में रहेगा कि एफ ऑफ एक्स इज अ सीडीएफ. ओके और प्रूव क्या करना है कि एफ डी एक्स इज ऑल्सो सीडीएफ एंड एफ सी एक्स इज ऑल्सो सीडीएफ. ये हमें प्रूव करना है. समझा है? सो उसीलिए हमने एफ डी एक्स के लिए हम प्रॉपर्टी चेक कर रहे थे, वो एफ ऑफ माइनस एफ डी ऑफ माइनस इंफिनिटी एंड ऑल दैट. ओके
Yes, yes.
so now by using this hint try to read that theorem. okay और कल सब लोग वो पढ़ के आना. बिना पढ़े अगर कोई आया तो मेरे पास रिमूव का भी ऑप्शन है. ओके यस थैंक यू सो मच. यू मे लीव नाउ.